You know what's really hard about recording these videos is that, as you know, I go off on tangents all the time. So some days I have to record this 3, 4 times because I've started to go off on such a tangent. It's like 8 minutes in, and I realize I've not made one valid point the whole 8 minutes. I just was talking about one thing and then shifted to something else. So I apologize for that. But I had a session with my therapist today, and that was a really good thing. And we didn't talk about anything new. We talked about the same things we've been talking about for the last however long I've been seeing her. But when you have a mind like mine, when you're mentally ill, when you're anxious, when you're depressed, you can easily spiral. You can easily just go down a rabbit hole with your thoughts, and it's you get so far from what's reasonable and what's reality. Not that you're in a fantasy land. I mean, you know what's reality. I'm looking at a phone right now. That's reality, you know. But your mind gets so, it just goes so dark so fast. And I think it's super important that people like me, I think everybody would benefit from therapy, but especially people like me, have that person that can keep you back here, right? You know, steady in the middle, steady and rooted in reality. I have a couple friends too that I can call up and be like, hey, I'm thinking this way. Am I being reasonable, or is this my anxiety talking or my depression talking? You know? So today was good because I was, spiraling out again, and she put me back in center. You know, might only last an hour or two, but it feels good to have that relief again. I am starting to move tomorrow, and I will be fully moved in by Sunday morning. It's going to be a bit of a process, and I'm really looking forward to it. I'm scared, and I have a lot of guilt about it because I'm leaving the person that I'm a caregiver for. I'm not leaving them, but I'm just not going to be living with them anymore. I'll be living down the street. But I have had guilt and anxiety about moving out since I moved in over a year ago, because my anxiety has always been rooted in loss. And if I can't protect the people I care about or the animals I care about 24 hours a day, I feel panic. I've always been that way. I've missed years of my life just not being able to go enjoy something or let go because I'm constantly waiting and I'm constantly on edge for a phone call or a bad outcome, or I'm trying to oversee some process or something and worry that there's not something I'm missing and someone could get hurt. It's been exhausting living like that. I think I was an exhausting kid to my parents because I talked to them every single day of my life, and if they didn't pick up the phone when I called, within 30 seconds I thought they were dead. That's just the way my mind would work. No matter how hard I would try not to spiral, that's the way I was, and that's the way I still am. So I've never been on a vacation or a day trip or out and, even having dinner with someone without in the back of my mind a worry that either something is happening to my pets or something is happening to someone else I love, that I'm not there and I can't control some sort of outcome. I can't imagine what that's done for my heart health over the years, but I'm sure something. And taking this step and moving is, well, I think the healthiest thing for me, also giving me a great deal of anxiety. And so it's going to be an adjustment. But I think ultimately it'll be very healthy for me to put up a little bit of a boundary, so that I can find a way to take care of myself and accept that I can't control everything. I'm looking forward to being able to cook in my own kitchen and have my own space and do yoga in my underwear if I want to. The only person that's going to get offended by that are the cats, or, and they love me regardless. So that I can just, be free and it's my space again. And everyone needs their own space. But it's going to be an adjustment. But I'm looking at this as a time to focus on my mental health, take care of my physical health, start moving my body again, and start to kind of reclaim the life that I never fully was able to have because it's been controlled by a sick brain. It's going to be a process and it's going to take time, but I'm really going to use the time off I have from work, the time I'm in ECT, and really just try to take care of myself, and hopefully these changes will stick. So I'm feeling a little hopeful for once. And tired, and really tired. Because moving and preparing to move is exhausting and stressful, and there's a million things to remember. So anyway, when I get all moved in, I'll show you when I get everything all set up if you want to see. Not that it's exciting, it's just a tiny one-bedroom apartment. But I'm excited for it, so. Anyway, I hope you have a lovely evening. I hope you're taking care of yourself. And take a deep breath. Spring's coming soon. January will end, even though I know it feels like it won't. And we're going to make it through this.